Welcome to the Wager Makers Podcast with Web and Smitt.
Brick by brick, baby. I'm freaking out, Web.
I was told there'd be no match. Stupidity is going to be an asset.
Hey guys, it's Devin. Make sure you subscribe to the Wager Makers Podcast on YouTube, like all their videos, and click that bell so that you turn on your post notifications and you never miss another video.
All right, hello. Welcome to Wager Maker Podcast. I'm Steve Smith. That's Rob Weber. Say hey, Webb.
Hello, hello. What's up, Smith?
What's up, Webb? I'm Smith. That's Webb. We are the Wager Makers. It's Saturday morning. Big day of college football ahead. It's getting down. I mean, college football is really coming down to the final few chances to make the playoffs here. Big, every show you watch is about who's in, who's out. There's agreements, disagreements, all just like, it's good stuff. We're going to try and get you some winners here today, Saturday morning.
We're going to. Not going to try.
Yep, we're going to get it's winning. We've been winning. I know we were out for the last couple of weeks. We were both out of town a little bit, doing some things, and we're back. Sorry we couldn't give you some winners for those 2 weeks, but we're back with some winners, Webb. What's happened?
No doubt, man. No doubt. Happy to be back. Lots of winners here. A little bit of a smaller slate for me this week. It's getting a little bit tougher. It's funny with the college. Like I said, once it gets Thanksgiving, man, the season's like over. And then at least with the playoff, there's not that long. Like it would end at Thanksgiving and they wouldn't play until fucking January 1st or something. So just happy to be here. College hoops, Smith, kicking off. It's
that's all I need. That's all I need.
All day, every day, baby. And then the ice. We love the ice. So hockey's getting there. That'll carry us through the winter months.
Yep. We're here. I've been liking the hockey. Hockey's fun. Hockey's fun to do. The NBA, we've already decided we can't do shit.
I don't even
do shit with that. So
not even on my radar.
Yep. So, but whatever. Hockey. The problem with hockey is we can't do a show about hockey so much unless we do it every day or we post every day. I just don't until we get paid. Webb, I just don't have.
No, it's not the. That's right.
I mean, I want everybody to get the winners. I want everybody to get the winners we have. But hey, if you reach out to us. Wager Makers Podcast, the wagermakers@gmail.com, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever it takes. Yeah, we'll answer you. We'll answer you.
On X.
Yep, X, yes. X
they would give you daily winners for sure, for free, no problem. Do it all day long.
So it's been a couple weeks. We've got a couple things we want to talk about. Big news here. Big news. In LSU country, Webb, and I know we've talked about this guy to death every time. It's the guy that comes up every single time that that somebody gets fired as a coach. He gets talked about, but this time, so Lane Kiffin, Lane Kiffin, there's an announcement made that after the Egg Bowl, which is the Thanksgiving Mississippi State Ole Miss game,
the big rivalry.
There's going to be a big announcement. Big announcement on Lane Kiffin's future. I think LSU's throwing the entire Raising Cane's corporation at him, money wise. I don't know if he's gonna get chicken tenders for life. But they're throwing all kinds of money. So the athletic director of Ole Miss says, there's gonna be a big announcement after the Egg Bowl about Lane Kiffin's future. So there's only one announcement that can be made that. From Ole Miss,
right?
If you're the athletic director of Ole Miss, and the announcement is that I'm leaving to go take money at LSU, then the AD is a dumbass.
Right. That's right. I think I've read about this shit, and it's just so every time this dude, it's a lot to unpack here. I guess they gave him a deadline. That's what it was. So that's why I'm not sure it's going to be an Ole Miss press conference per se, unless, like you said, they sign him to another $100 million. But they just wanted to know sooner than later. But the first thing is, why can't Lane Kiffin just come out and say, "Listen, I'm 100% committed to Ole Miss. We're 10-1, blah blah blah. We have unfinished business. We can leave this to the offseason," or not even mention that. Just say he's 100% committed to bring a championship to Ole Miss.
Yeah. And the thing is too, they're number 6 in the country. Like the Egg Bowl is just a little part of they got the playoffs coming up.
No, right. They got a bigger fish to fry. I mean, they're 10-1 in the SEC.
The best bargaining chip that happens with this dude every damn week every year is somebody gets fired. Somebody gets fired. He's the first name that comes up because he's willing to leave and take the highest bidder at anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Has he won a national championship as a head coach? I don't remember him.
No.
And he's been from USC to Tennessee to
Tennessee.
everywhere.
I mean, was he did something at Bama for a little. I don't know if he was.
He was down there at some podunk in Florida, coming back, building himself back up for a while.
His disgrace that like FAU he coached, and then he went to Ole Miss. But why would you even want this dude? Like, he's not like. Does he even unpack his bags? Like, what's going on? So
that every time you're finally made it to the top 6 in the country with a week or two left at 10-1, and you're like, you got to talk about this,
right? And
or you have to give him $100 million,
right?
Also,
or this dude is even considering leaving for a program that just fired its fucking coach. You got a team that's 10-1. I mean, not that LSU is out of they get the horses, whatever. That would be a quick fix, but. Why? Now, here's another question. Why is LSU better than Ole Miss in terms of a job?
No, that's what I mean. Ole Miss gets horses. They got guys from Ole Miss playing all over the NFL.
I mean, the playing field is level now. I mean, it's not like LSU can give him more money, but it's not like he's working for nickels where he's at now.
Yep.
Right. And you can pay players so that you can get the same players basically. Right. So I don't understand why a job is considered better. Pardon me. I see it in the old days, right? Of course, a Bama job would be better than an Ole Miss job. Penn State job would be better than whatever. But now it's not even like that. Everyone gets paid, and you all get. With the NIL, you can get the same players. It's not even a thing.
Yep. I don't know what this comes up every year. It comes up every year with this dude. The one's looking stupid is Ole Miss now because it's like unless this press conference is to say, listen, we just signed a big, huge extension, then there's no reason.
I mean, and not only this, check this out. So when I was reading it, I guess he's divorced and he's got several kids or whatever. So his ex-wife and like the son or something went to Florida to check it out.
They came to Baton Rouge too. They came to Baton Rouge too.
Well, I think it was did they? Okay. I didn't know if it was like the ex-wife and his son and then like his brother, pardon me, I'm sorry. And his brother and the other two siblings went to Baton Rouge.
Yep. It's wild. So whatever. But this happens it happens every time a job comes up. Tired of it. Now the next one, Webb, we talk about this all the time. The Auburn quarterback, right? Ashton Daniels, I guess he's a senior. He's sitting out this week. Webb, so he can save his one more year of eligibility. They're going to start a couple young guys, or a couple young guys might get some playing time and stuff like that. But this saves his eligibility. Like, dude, listen, you're the senior. Your team went 4-6. You're Auburn. Look, you guys played pretty good. You played tough, play a tough schedule, rough season. That's it. This was your team, the senior year.
I mean, you got Alabama still. You go out with a bang. Leave that could be your legacy. That's a big ass game for down there, right? That you're not. That's it. That's the Super
doesn't
Bowl.
Get any bigger, right?
Right.
And in this case, it would probably knock Alabama out of the playoff. It would give them their third loss. Alabama, I think.
Yeah, that's even a better point.
You can't play for that. But I think they said he can sit out this week and come back next week. I don't know how it works, but it's so stupid that it's.
Now here's my fucking question. How? So he could play, and then he's like, so he played all season. Now he just has to. I don't know, whatever that percentage.
Maybe he missed a couple games. Maybe he missed a couple games at some point. I don't know.
But he was on the team and played this year, so now he can just sit out a couple games and play. How does that even work? Either you're able to play. He played a bunch of games. You're able to play, or you're not able. I understand a medical red shirt, of course, obviously.
Right.
But either if you're shooting up, that's eligible. That's a game, right? I don't understand how you can just decide that. And then where does the fifth year come from? I mean,
I don't know how it works. I don't know how anything works anymore, Webb.
Now, again, if he was hurt, cool. Give the kid another year. Whatever, man. And does Auburn even want him back?
I don't. I'm sure I don't know. But now he would just go play somewhere else if they didn't. he would be a senior somewhere else. I don't know.
Good point.
Apparently they do, because Auburn's all on board with this shit, I guess.
Already, I mean, that was my next question today.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the coach is saying, yeah, we're gonna sit him out and all this other shit.
I don't know. It's just quick shout out. Hey, Marty. What's up, Scott?
Hey, Marty. We're not even sure who Kristen is, but hello, Scott Wheatley. What's up? Hey, thank you all for joining us. We got some new faces, new names, new faces up here. Yep. All right. One more thing, Webb. We're gonna get to the winners, and I know it's getting late. We got a little over an hour till game time. But now, does anybody take responsibility for their own actions anymore, Webb? Anybody in this world? Anyway, I'm seeing this thing. There's a class action lawsuit now, Webb, against the the DraftKings, the FanDuel, all those people. Whatever. They're saying, they were misled. The advertising really is just too much for them to handle.
All right, so what you're saying is these gamblers are blaming the gambling world or the community for them losing money.
Yeah. Yep. Multiple sports books apps are facing. Yeah. They lured them. It was deceiving. The ad stuff, the advertisements were deceiving, and all this other stuff.
Deceiving.
No, like you don't know what you're doing, bro.
Right. It says, listen, it's a wager. I don't understand. We don't know definitions.
I just think, today's day and age, does anybody take responsibility for their own actions?
No,
I don't. It wasn't my fault that I lost my whole life savings.
Right.
It was. Look, we've been doing this a long time. We know plenty of people that got in a jam. We know people.
Right.
We've been in jams. We had bad times ourselves. We've done bad things ourselves. But I never once thought, oh man, that's fucked up what they did to me.
Right. Like these guys, they targeted me. No, they offered to say, I thought I was going to take advantage of them. As a matter of fact. Right.
Nobody once in my life ever called my phone to make a bet.
Right.
Not one time. Not one time. Not one time did they call me.
I remember,
hey, Smith.
Back in the day, dude, the Asbury Park Press had lines in it. And I was like, I fucking picked these games. Are you kidding me? The Cowboys are beating the Giants by 3 this weekend. Staubach's going to get them. But it's like, I don't know, you're overweight. I got a bunch of extra LBs. It's like me blaming the fucking bakery or blaming, the fucking whatever.
Right.
Hey, I'm fat,
man. I don't blame McDonald's
for eating fucking burritos. Right, exactly. Right. I didn't that fry didn't jump into my mouth. I didn't just pay, motherfuckers are, it's like suing Budweiser or because you're an alcoholic or whatever. Do people sue casinos? I mean, you see some pretty rough people at the,
Yeah,
Scott,
the devil made them do it. The devil made them do it, bringing them down. So I don't know what to say about that, but it's just indicative of today's day and age. The dude sits out so he can play next year, even though it's his team.
Even though he played this year and it's not hurt.
Right. Not hurt, not nothing.
Right.
Hey, Rev G, back in the house.
What's up, buddy? Yeah.
So, and that reminds me too. Scott Wheatley gave us some money to get some pools started. Maybe we'll do a college bowl pool, something like that. That'd be about that time.
Okay.
Of year or something
works.
like that. But
definitely.
But we need some extra. We need some extra scratch. Probably 100. That's cool with you, Scott. I'm saying for other people. I'm not saying Scott needs to send.
Scott needs to pony up more than that.
No, Scott don't need. That's more than. I mean, we didn't even ask for it. He's sending money.
Even more than that.
That doesn't show you we give him winner. We must give him winners every week or something. I know, that's not the case. Exactly. We know that's also not the case. Although, Scott, thanks a lot. I was on your Hawaii club.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was just going to bring that up.
They kind of let me down, even though I know
it's no joke.
They were real, dude. That quarterback was running all around. They got big, strong wide receivers. They a punishing running back.
Yeah,
all that shit.
Of course, Rev G.
Rev G. He's the one.
You know what?
I should just have Scott send Rev G the money.
The money, right? That's funny. That's
right.
Good shit right there.
All right. I don't know what else we could talk about. It's Saturday morning. I was gonna say, last night I was thinking about the reviews. It seems like nowadays in college and in pros, there's like every play has a review, whether it's the spot, whether the guy's out of bounds, whether the guy's in the end zone, whether it was a fumble, all that shit. It's constant. I forget growing up, Webb, we just lived with bad calls and we didn't realize it. I think we just constantly live with bad calls. The dude would be out, you'd call him in, and we just go, "Oh, well, that was a bad call."
Right, fuck, we got
but it's
fucked.
7 points. Right. But it's 7 points.
Well, even remember with John Madden, he was like, he'd be like, "Oh, this is going to be a left or right foot spot." You know,
yeah.
If it's a left foot, he's going to get it. If he puts that right foot down, he's going to be short. John talking to not John, Pat Summerall, I guess, whoever was with him. And then remember when he did like the 1 knee equals 2 feet, like even if you're in bounds or not, like.
And I don't even know if that was a rule. It just became a rule at that point. Like everybody knew. Like, well, you got a knee in. He's good.
He's good. Right. So, like, and it didn't seem nothing really mattered. I don't know, man. Everything is a thing.
Right.
Like, it's not right.
And then, even today, to that point, like they overanalyze everything. Like, dude, if you got to watch it 15 times, it wasn't a fumble, or it was a, you know what I mean? If you got to watch it 15 times.
Just let's stick with the call on the field. The dude was standing right there. You know, the ref was right there. Whatever. Let's just move on.
Right. But I just think it's funny. Like we must have watched a lot of bad. We just lived with a lot of bad calls.
We didn't even question, but there wasn't. It never in our mind was like we could even question. Like, damn, motherfucker. You know,
you could see on the replay that it was in.
Right.
But we didn't think. Oh, they could go back. They could go back and do that. And like,
right.
That ref sucks.
But that just shows. But tonight, everyone is getting slighted today. Like everyone. No. Well, can you check that, please? Can you make sure? I don't. You know, it's a disadvantage.
Got to make everybody happy. Got to make everybody
disadvantage happy. To me if he was in when he was really out, and that's unfair. So I'm gonna whine about it.
Yep. And then you wanted to talk about, speaking of money, Scooble, your favorite pitcher from the Detroit Tigers, making a ton of scratch this year. And then what is he doing? Getting ready to. He's going to use his leverage?
I don't know if that's the case or not, but here's the thing that caught my eye. First of all, the money is obscene. We have to either I've had to make my peace with this. That the
What's
money
up, Dino? Sorry. What do you say, Dino?
So let's leave the money aside here for the money the players are getting aside for just a second. And now the other thing that annoys the shit out of me is the argument is that, well, the owners can afford it. Obviously, they wouldn't pay these guys $400 million, whatever the number they're talking about is. That's not true. Because have you ever gone, I don't know, the last time I went to a baseball game this season, there was 5 of us, my 2 kids, my wife, and Lexi's boyfriend. It's like $1,200, dude.
Right.
Like no fucking bullshit. With the tunnel, I mean, the tolls. Then we hit the little, spot down underneath Citi Field. Everyone gets a shirt or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking $1,200.
Yep. For one day out of 162.
Right. And it's a fucking trek. It's like an ordeal. It's like an all-day fucking thing to get here from there. But that's not anyone's fault. But that's just my own bitching. So no, the owners, we pay. If you're a fan, I don't know how anybody could bet, season ticket. Or Saints are a little bit different. There's only 8 games, and it's not quite that same, financial commitment. But anyway, so that's my side here. So if you're the Detroit Tigers and you suck or whatever happens, and you get a number 1 pick, and we could throw Skeens into this too, because they're saying all the news around here is he's going to the Yankees. Why make that pick? Is that pick tradable? I don't know. Maybe there's some rules in the. I mean, obviously, the worst team gets the first pick to make things equal, right? That's the idea behind it. And if I'm wrong, just jump in here. But so, what are the Tigers thinking, or the Pirates, or whoever think they're going to do with this pick? Say it turns out great. I mean, yes, you can. I mean, there's Fernando Valenzuela, Doc Gooden, these guys that took their teams as rookie pitchers or however long that rookie contract is to great heights. But you're not paying the dude. Like there's no way.
Past the first contract, that's it.
Right. You get him for whatever period of time that is, but once he comes up for arbitration or free agency, the dude is gone.
And especially in baseball, like you say, other than the Doc Goodens and Valenzuela, it takes a dude 3, 4, 5 years just to be that guy that you picked in the first round.
Yes, pitchers are sometimes he's right. Like Skeens comes in, he's a baller.
Paul Skeens is not everybody.
No, and this other dude's Tyreek or whatever. He's another one. These dudes are tremendous, right? But even looking back at those teams I mentioned, like the Dodgers with Fernando, like they had a good team, and it wasn't like there was bad teams. I don't know. Like every team now is, there's super teams that you can't even compete with. Like the Mets had a decent team when got good and came on, as did the Dodgers. But my point is, what's the point of making this pick? Like your fan base knows the dude's going to be here for 3 years. And then
what are you supposed to do? Take somebody lesser?
Well, can you trade it?
Yeah, but then do you ever get anything out of any? If you trade down to the 20th pick from the first,
no, that's not okay. Let me be clear. Let's say you trade it. He's going to end up
a player
or 5 players.
Yeah,
he's going to end up on the Dodgers, the Yankees. Who else bids all this money? The Blue Jays or the Mets?
Yep.
Maybe someone else jumps in there. The Angels seem to get in on things once in a while. So go to the Yankees and say, I want who's the kid? Who's the dude? The Martian that they call him, and
whoever.
Get 4 dudes that are going to start for you and play 160 games. That way, you have players that you're going to have for a few years that are affordable, and your team is decent. You're not going to win a World Series, but maybe you'll sniff the playoffs. Maybe you'll keep your fans involved past fucking 4th of July. I don't even know if it's possible to trade that pick, but it's just sad that it gets to this point every time that these guys are real good, like the Pirates. The Tigers were good, but this dude's gone. So it just, to me, it doesn't make any sense. That's all. Just it's my old guy, old 55-year-old dude, just complaining that they make too much money and the rules are broken, type thing.
The dude's a badass pitcher, though. I'll give him that. He fucking scored.
What do you think? I mean, what?
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. The money's ridiculous. I don't know. And but even when we were growing up,
Scooble. Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about Scooble. Oh, dude.
And then also,
I want to thank Dean. I want to thank Dean for joining in today. That's cool. My boy Dean, he hooks up Turtle Bay with the maintenance issues over there. Anyway,
and Kristen Wagner, yo, that's cool.
And yeah. So all right, let's listen. Fuck the base. That's what, you know what I say. It's Saturday morning, Webb. It's Saturday morning in the fall, in November. Season. I don't give a shit about that. We got people what they want. Yeah. Well, dude wants to keep talking about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's that we can go on forever with that.
All right. Yeah. Fuck that. We're moving to the winners. We're about to give the people
get to the money. Want. That's right.
What they're here for, not to hear us fucking blabber and bitch about how times are different. And it was better when we were growing up.
So much better when we were right.
And by the way, Don Mattingly should be in the Hall of Fame already. I don't know why they came out the other day and said Don Mattingly's up for Hall of Fame induction.
And somebody else I saw. Lou Whitaker, maybe he's not in the Hall of
Fame. Dale Murphy too.
Oh yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, he was fucking badass. Yeah, and the Braves were no fucking good.
Yep. So anyway, that I don't know how I was shocked that I was like, this must be an old article or a misprint or something like that.
Right.
All right. Let's get to the picks, Webb. College picks. Why don't you start off? The people what they want. We get the winners. We got winners. I got to tell you, I love taking points. I don't have very many.
No, I was thinking about that. I thought I was going to get in trouble.
And even I'm laying some significant wood in a couple of these games.
On the road too, I'm doing it. I thought I was going to get yelled at when you saw my pick.
Oh boy. Hey, Arita, we got Jefferson Parish Council in here. Good. We got. I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry,
what's up, Arita? We're about to give you winners. Don't get caught up in the gambling ring over there. And
right. Don't blame us. Don't you? The 10 people on this call don't form a class action lawsuit.
Yeah,
we ain't got no money.
You're gonna have to get yourself in a bind and have to give out one of those big contracts over there.
Right, that's right.
Something.
All right.
You start with your college picks, Webb.
As usual, I'm going to tier it. Early 3:30 and then night. So the first game, I was reluctant on this. This is Miami. The Miami Hurricanes laying 18 at Virginia Tech, who just had the big news of hiring Franklin.
Yeah.
Which is where he belongs.
Is he coaching? Is he coaching today? Is he on the sideline today?
That's a good question. I guess I don't know if he's coaching. Maybe he's there.
Or is he got a headset and he's going to rah, and the coordinator's the coordinator and whatever.
Right. Probably that's what's going on. And that's where he should land. And that's, that's where he's good.
That's a solid job, dude. Nothing wrong with that. And like we always say, the best job in the world is the ex-college football coach. Well, it's even better if you really want to still coach. You get your check from Penn State for the next.
There's something.
$30 million.
Something. Yeah. Well, that wasn't the thing. There was a negotiation there that broke down. So whatever. He ain't hurting for money. That's a good spot for him. but the team sucks. Thus why I'm betting Miami. I think Miami can score. And they're kind of reeling. They need a win.
They're kind of on the outside looking into this playoff thing, but still not too far away. They'll need some what are the word of
they
style
need some
points.
Style
points.
points. No doubt. So I'm laying that 18 on the road early. Another one early is Iowa State at home. It's a good program. Kansas, we bet on Kansas so fucking much, and they lose every fucking time. So I'm betting against Kansas. It's more that than anything. 3:30 was tough, bro. I didn't see too much really looking back at me. But that Oregon USC game is going to be a shootout. We know Lincoln Riley's teams play no defense. It's in Oregon. Oregon's going to put up a number, and USC can score as well. So I'm going over that 59. What's Georgia Tech time? Georgia Tech's my next pick. They're home game against somebody decent. Pitt 7-3.
Coming off that big loss from Notre Dame last week.
Yeah. Georgia Tech's 9-1. This is another team that's kind of sniffing it. We had them last week or the week before, and they let us down. They lost. They did. Yeah. But let's see. Let's see if they get back to it. It's only 2.5, and it's a big game for them in terms of if they still want to have any type of hopes for the playoffs. And then that gets us right to the nighttime. That's all I got for 3:30, man.
You got the San Diego State.
That's late. Yeah. Pitt Georgia Tech is 7:00. The only 3:30 game I had is the Oregon USC. Arizona State I got laying wood in Colorado. We have much love for Coach Prime back even before he got to Colorado, but they got no horses, man. They got no fucking players. He just did that with smoke and mirrors when he had his kids. 7 on the road. Arizona State 7-3. They're just better. So the 7's not a huge number. And then late night to really keep me up. San Diego State at home against San Jose State. 11 and 12 is the number. Just a better team versus a worse team. And it's
who are they playing again? San Diego State?
San Jose State.
All right. Yeah. I had San Diego State late last week and they won and covered, but man, it was like actually a rainy, muddy game in San Diego.
Yeah.
And then it was it was an ugly game to watch late at night.
Right.
But I got the W. So it was all worth it.
I did see that. I took that into consideration. Again, they're home. I think it's just a better team versus a worse team. We'll see if that 12 comes through, but I think so.
Yep. All right. Nice. So Webb, run that down real quick. Webb's college picks.
Webb's winners: Miami -18, Iowa State -3, Oregon USC over 59, Georgia Tech -2.5 over Pitt, Arizona on the road in Colorado -7, and San Diego State at home -12 against San Jose State.
All right, winners. Very good. Nice picks, Webb. I got a bunch of them, so we'll see what happens here. I don't know. Sometimes too many is too many, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm going all in. I'm going all in today.
Let's do it.
Looking forward to watching some college football today. Wrong one. Yeah. So it's a long list. It almost doesn't fit on the screen here.
Right.
On the thing. All right. So I like the Arita and Brad. They're going to love this. I like Oklahoma minus the 6.5 over Missouri. Missouri ran all over South Carolina last week, but this ain't South Carolina. Oklahoma's at home. They coming off the big win to Alabama. I think they come down. Arkansas. Yeah, I like that too, Scott Wheatley. In fact, I'm getting that in a few minutes.
Hold on. Let me. So you no letdown? You think Oklahoma?
I think it could be a letdown, but it's still everything is on the line. The Oklahoma. I think they got 2 losses. Everything's still on the line.
Yeah, they're 8-2. Yeah.
I think Missouri goes on the road, and they're middle of the road good. They're Brad Bohannon good. They're they think they're good. They think they're real good. He tells me every week how great their recruiting class is and all that.
Yeah.
And they go 8-3 every year, and that's that. But
you're going to be hearing about the basketball recruiting class.
Well, I think. Oh, he showed me the other day. They're like the number 1 recruiting class in the country in basketball.
Yep.
I said, well, why they never win anything? Why they never win it? All right. So I like that. I like Arizona over Baylor minus 6.5. Arizona's very quietly very good. This game's out in the desert. Baylor, we've been on them a few times. Not a very good team. Not a very good team.
No.
So I think they cover a touchdown. USC, that's a very tough game tonight. Haven't talked about USC much this year. Solid team. They had a nice win last week. Oregon hasn't really beaten anybody this year. When you look at their schedule, they're kicking ass, but they're not mostly beating shitty teams. Texas, like Scott Wheatley just said, I'm gonna pop his thing up there. Also, Arkansas has been close in every game. Texas has had a rough season, tough season. I think they're at home late in the season here. I think they get their shit right, and they're going to be just. I mean, Arkansas kept it close to LSU last week and still came up with the loss. I like Texas to kind of roll in this one. Iowa, Michigan State's terrible. Iowa was rolling over some teams early. I think they're at home and they're going to do it. Michigan's on the road. Maryland's terrible. We haven't talked about Michigan at all this year. That's a team. None. That's a team that we're notoriously at default bet on them on a regular basis.
Right.
But they're quietly only have 2 losses this year. They're still not quite out of anything, especially if they're able to knock off Ohio State. I guess it's probably the big game next week, which they won't be able to do. Ohio State's way better than them, but I think they will roll over Maryland today because they need to. And that's that. Houston, same deal. We've been on TCU a bunch this year, and they stink. I'm taking Houston minus the 1.5, and then finishing it up. I had Georgia Tech also. This line scares me a little bit because I think it should be a little more. Pitt is pretty good, but they got basted last week. I don't know. They got exposed. They got exposed last week. That's the word I'm looking for. So that's Smith's picks. These are winners, people. Oklahoma, Arizona, USC, Texas, Iowa, Michigan, Houston, and Georgia Tech. Fucking put like Scott Wheatley says. Bet the house.
Bet the house. All right. Actually, I usually
sometimes I say bet the house. I like these picks.
I usually go against you a little bit, but I like several of those picks here.
All right, Webb. Let's get into the NFL real quick because we're at 10 o'clock Central Time. We're 1 hour to kick off on Sunday.
I got you. All right, real quickly. Same thing. I kind of break it down: 1s, 4s, and the night games early.
Hold on one second. Hey, Sharon. Sharon's in Texas right now on a vacation, so I got to take this call real quick. Hey, Sharon, I'm on a podcast right now. What you doing? You're live. You are live.
She's live from Texas Stadium.
All right, I love you. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. All right, bye. She's in Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah, man. Fort Worth is great. That's where we stay when we go to Cowboy games. Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, cool. She loves it there. They got the stockyards and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's great. All right, enough of your personal life. It's his business.
I had to. That's the second time she called, so it's like, all right.
All right. Tough week. I only have a couple of games here, which is crazy. All right, early, 1 o'clock. Green Bay Packers minus 6.5 at home against Minnesota. Fucking McCarthy sucks. Let's let him win. The defense is good. Packers are at home. It's only 6 points, and I had to bet something. So there you go. Also, Detroit Lions minus 13 against the New York Giants. The Lions are due to just put a lambasting on somebody. Yeah. The Giants have played tough too. They're due to really get smoked.
Is Dart playing this week or Winston's playing?
Jameis.
Yeah.
So he's good for a touchdown pass.
He kept it close. He kept it kind of close last week, but it wasn't.
But he had a couple picks that were, I don't know. That he should have had 3.
He played Jameis. He played a Jameis game.
Right, exactly. He's going to do it again, and I think that they're kind of hungry. That could be a blowout. That game could be a blowout. Right. That's what I'm saying. The fans are starving for it probably too. That's it for 1 o'clock. 4 o'clock. I'm staying away from the Cowboys and the Eagles for a couple different reasons, but I'm taking the Falcons in the Dome against the Saints. Listen, the Falcons aren't very good, right? But the Saints are just worse. I don't feel like the Saints have any players, and I think the Falcons have a couple at least. I think Cousins will play better than he has. I know the receiver's out. We talked about earlier, Smith, but they still got Bijan Robinson. And we've been waiting for that tight end pitch to be good for, it seems like 30 years. But anyway, I picked them. Also got and then at nighttime, Sunday night, Rams Bucks over 49. It's a tough game, dude. I mean, 7 points is a number. I do
Same with the Sunday night and the Monday night game are tough games. You got to really lay some wood there in NFL. Yeah. NFL wood. 7 points is NFL wood.
I went, yeah, exactly. And I went back and forth on this. I'm taking the Rams. Now, fuck that. I'm taking the Bucks, maybe the over. But I landed on the over. I do think they're both going to score. And even if it's close, maybe the Rams are up 10-14. Baker's going to take them down and score at the end. So that helps the over. So I went over 49 there. Monday night, I still don't believe in the Panthers. I definitely don't believe in what's his face, Bryce Young.
Yep.
The Niners, listen, I hate the fucking Niners. I'm not a Brock Purdy guy, but they're 7-4. I just think they're better. They're at home. They have a chance to, make noise, try to stay in that divisional hunt. So I went with them.
Very good. Webb, you got the what? Packers?
Webb's winners, NFL. Packers -6.5. Lions -13. Falcons +2. Rams and Bucks over 49. And then Monday night, Niners -7 at home against the Panthers.
There you go. Nice work. We got a lot of comments. All right, Marty got she's been doing that pool, where you pick winners. That's it. But then you're trying to pick a couple of underdogs. Which if you had Texans Thursday night, that's a nice solid pick for you. That was an excellent game. Then the Texans were all over the damn Bills and Josh Allen. I don't think Josh Allen wanted to play anymore by the time.
I'm tired of him too. Him and fucking Herbert. Win a fucking
all right, so
game.
we'll try and come up with a couple underdogs for you. Rev G, this man wins all the pools. He loves the Bengals plus the points this week. Who's the
Patriots?
Oh, Patriots, really? All right, I don't know, Rev. I don't know about that, Rev G. We'll see what
Is
happens.
Burrow playing?
It's questionable, but I think he's probably playing. I guess, but
I mean, they said he said he'll definitely be back for Thanksgiving. Which I guess is next week.
She likes the Saints this week, and so does Scott Wheatley, apparently. And looks like Scott and Marty are making friends. So
I'm no Atlanta guy. I just think I had to pick something, and the Saints don't have any players. I go back to that. I think
Tyler Shook, he's going to be 2-1 at the end of this week, Webb.
Maybe.
2-1. All right, so here's mine. I'm going to go. Look, the Chiefs are struggling. The Colts are very good. The Colts are good. I'm watching them. I like them. I've been on them a few times. But here's the deal. The Chiefs aren't going to 5-6. The Chiefs are winning this game. The last time Danny Dimes was outside and in the elements was at the Steelers, and he kind of gave up the ball a bunch of times. I think somehow, some way, somehow, some way, the Chiefs find a way in this game to cover this game. That extra half a point kind of is weird, enough to make me think the Chiefs win this by 7 or more. I think for whatever turnovers. That's the way it goes. The Bears. Nobody's talking about the Bears. They're not a great team, but you know what? Your record is what you said. You are what your record says it is. A real famous coach once said that. And he's not wrong. They're 7-3 or something. I don't even know what the record is, but it's good.
7-3.
Right.
7-3, buddy.
So they're at home. They're not even laying a field goal to the. What are the Steelers? The record was what they say it is too. They're not that good.
6-4.
Even
no, they're not.
And even Aaron Rodgers is 50-50 on playing. It sounds like with a little broken bone in his left hand or something.
That doesn't even matter. I mean, if he plays,
it's the same team.
Right.
Mason Rudolph or him, it's the same team, right? Aaron Rodgers is not anything anymore, to worry about.
Right.
So I like them. The Jags, man, every time I believe in the Jags, they let me down. Every time I go against them, they whoop ass.
Yeah, me same.
Well,
with me.
guess what? I'm going with them again. They're going to fly to Arizona and win. I just think the Cardinals are not that good. But this is a tough one. If you're looking for a team that could possibly win, Marty, that's a underdog. Maybe the Cardinals can do it at home. Sometimes that's a tough place to play out there in the desert, but the Jags should be used to hot, steamy weather and shit like that. But anyway, I like the over in the Dallas Philly. I kind of like the Dallas Cowboys plus the 3 or 3.5 points that it is. For the same reasons on opening night, I took Dallas and said, look, this is a division game. It's going to be tough no matter what. Even if you think Philly's better, it doesn't matter. I went to my default and took the over instead. And then just the Sunday, Monday night game, I really struggled. I'm just taking the teams, the home teams, laying the points and hoping that it works out. But I don't love those games. I like the Chiefs. I like the Bears, and I like the over Dallas. The other ones are kind of like, well, let's fill up the screen with some stuff. I can't come out here and say I'm a guru and say here's 2 games, but and we got to pick the Sunday night and Monday night. Those are going to be, hopefully I am way ahead by Sunday night and Monday night. That's usually what I hope. And hopefully I'm not having to like double down or do something late on a Rams team -7 to a Bucks team who I've loved all year. But I think the Rams, the Bucks are starting to lose a little bit of their Mayfield moxie a little bit. You know, there's so many injuries. You can only last so long with as many injuries as they've had. We'll see how it goes. So that's it. Smith's winners: Chiefs -3.5, Bears, Jags over in Dallas, Philly, and the Rams and Niners. Those are winners. The college games I love. I can't wait to get this day started. It's 10:13 here in Central Time Zone. 47 minutes until kickoff.
Kickoff, baby. Great picks. It's funny. I don't usually I looked at the Chiefs very hard, the Bears very hard, the Jags very hard as well. So and then 4 teams in college. That's 7 teams that I was very close. But I got to tell you, I'm almost borderline shocked. -7. I usually like to take the points on those prime teams.
I am too. I just think that I don't know. First of all, the Rams are very good. I like the Niners, even though the Niners have struggled a little bit this year, but they come to play, especially at night. At home, and like you say, I know Bryce Young went crazy last week, but to me that he does that and then he comes back the next week.
He does nothing, throw for 100 yards.
Yeah, right. So and you're like, well, what was this team? What did they do? What did they do? But then again, I mean, I think the Panthers are like 6-5 or something like that. So they're competitive, but that's the problem. They're competitive half the time,
right?
And then the other time they lay a total egg.
Right, you don't know.
Well, I don't know.
6-5.
I'll stick with the home teams. The only road team I got is the Jags. So
I ain't mad at you.
All right. Thank you, John Grove, for the bumper music. Thank you, Wilbur Investigations.
MM3 Technologies, Turtle Bay.
Yep, MN3 Technologies in Turtle Bay always. Thank you very much for that. Wilbur. MN3 Technologies. Thank you, John Grove, for the bumper music. And thank you all for joining us. It was nice seeing some new faces this week. Thank you, Marty. And getting instant feedback from the fandom. And all right. Hey, this Saturday morning thing might be working for us. We get it. It's fresh. The shit's fresh, man. I can't wait.
Right.
I get excited. I get excited.
Chomping at the bit. Yeah, you get excited.
Hey, don't forget, we got Thanksgiving coming up next week. So maybe we'll try and do one Wednesday night or something like that. I don't know what you got going on, but we'll have to see. There you go. See Rev G when you're picking up your cash, brother.
That's
all right. All right, thanks all for joining us. Have a great one. We'll try and get one maybe for Thanksgiving. If we don't, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And we'll put the winners, the games out there and all that. I don't know what that is, Rev G. It's a Brazil flag or presents. I don't know what's going on. All right, Webb, take us out.
Brick by brick, baby. Thanks everybody for listening. Really, really appreciate it. It's great to see some new faces, some old faces. That's it, man. Bunch of winners. You're welcome.
It's cash. That's what it says. All right, we're out of here.